I am giving $20 or food. What would you take?
I take food.
You gonna take the food?
Yeah, I've been hungry for a few days now. Like, it's hard to get
Sorry,
money for
there's.
food out here.
So you said you've been hungry.
Yeah, it's hard out here. There's so many people that it's just we're all
When was the last time you ate?
probably like 3 days ago.
3 days ago. You haven't ate in 3 days. Wow. So people around here, like, nobody has tried to give you food or something. Nobody tried to help you.
No, not really.
Wow. Do you want to go ahead and hold on to this
Yeah.
food? You know what? I went to so many people, and you know what? People are picking $20 because they're like, we can buy food with the $20. And you've been honest with me that you told me that, like, hey, I've been hungry, haven't ate in 3 days, and I'd rather pick the food than money. And I appreciate your honesty. Do you mind me asking, like, where do you live? Like, are you living around here on the street, or
Yeah, I live out here on the street.
how long have you been homeless for?
Been 2 years.
It's been 2 years.
Yeah.
Do you mind sharing the reason? What exactly happened? Like your story, if you don't mind.
Basically COVID.
So the COVID came,
Yeah,
and then what happened after?
I lost my job and I didn't qualify for unemployment.
Uh-huh.
And so I just been out here, lost my apartment, my car. It's been hard. Yeah.
So your car.
Yeah.
When you say your car, what happened? Like, did you lose your car?
Repossessed.
And
Yeah.
how did you lose it? Because you couldn't make the car payments?
Yeah.
And what was your job before this? Like, what were you doing?
Warehouse.
You were working in a warehouse.
Yeah.
And so this happened in 2019. So since 2019 till now, for about 4 to 5 years, you've been on the street?
Yeah. I was able to maintain the apartment with help,
Okay.
but then I lost the help. So
Now, when you say help, who was helping you?
my family.
So the family, like, did they get tired of this, or?
I believe so. I think they're just swimming in their debt too. So it's been everything's just racking up the price.
So does your family know that you've been living on the street?
Some of them.
Do
Not
they
all of
ever
them.
try to come and help you, or?
Yeah, sometimes, but most of the time not.
Yeah, and you know what? Everybody has their own bills, own problems. So I do understand. If your family would be watching this video, what would be a message that you want to give to them?
That I love you guys and God is good.
God is good. Okay, now since you're bringing up God, and I asked that question to everybody. Some people believe in different gods, some energies or whatever. What do you believe in? And you don't have to answer this if you don't want to.
I believe in God.
Okay, and who is your God? When you want to describe your God, who would you describe?
My God is a righteous God, and whoever it may be, I know that He has love for me.
Got it. Okay. Another question, since you're talking about food. Now, other than the food, like, as far as sleeping, where do you usually sleep?
In a tent.
So you have a tent, okay.
Yeah.
Now, are those tents rain proof when it
No.
rains? So
Not
what
at
happens in the rain then?
We're pretty much forced to sleep underneath like buildings, like something with covering.
Okay, so you sleep in the building, and that's pretty much all your backpack that you have your stuff in it.
Yeah.
Usually be going everywhere with your backpack.
If it's not on me, it will most likely get stolen.
Oh, people steal. Oh, yeah, I've actually heard that. Sometimes the city comes, they take away your stuff,
Oh,
or
yeah.
they take your cards away, or the
Yeah.
police. So I mean, that's so sad and bad,
Yeah.
but it is what it is. But I'm so glad you decided to pick the food. Another question, and I'm sorry for taking so much of your time. Just asking some basic questions. I wanted to know, like, your story, because your story I can learn something from it, right?
Yeah.
What would be a positive message you would want to give to people that are struggling right now with money, or having a hard time in life as far as paying the bills? What would be a message for them? Something.
Just don't worry because things aren't important. Money's not important. What's important is you and your family. And just because you're poor or you don't have anything doesn't mean you're not a good person, you're not worthy, you're worthy. And whether that be anything you can think of, God is good. I've said that before, but God is good, and He will do for you what you can only imagine. Like what you can only dream of. It's in your heart. It's not out here, it's in your heart.
And do you think sometimes people, like, nothing against you, nothing against people living on the street, do you think sometimes it's because of the mistakes that we make leads us to living on the street, or is
Oh,
it
yeah.
because sometimes it's just your destiny?
I think it's a little bit of both.
So a little bit, how would you balance them out?
It might be your destiny because you need to learn a lesson,
Okay.
because maybe you are making a mistake. But
Okay.
some people, I do believe, are here because of an accident or
Okay.
not because of their fault. But yeah, definitely a little bit of both for most of us.
And you know what? A lot of people actually judge homeless people, and I've been around homeless people a lot. They judge them saying that, oh, they must be doing drugs. Not everybody has a drug story, right?
Yeah.
Am I
that's
right?
That
Everybody is
correct.
different.
Right.
Some people might have a story, some people might not. Some people might have had an accident, some people might have lost their parents,
Yeah.
some people might have lost, their partner or
Oh,
their
yeah.
daughter. I've heard different stories now.
Yeah.
And that has touched my heart, that how can we living in this world be judging people like that? It's so sad. We as
is.
humans, we all make mistakes. Look, you can be doing bad things, I could be doing bad things, or there's other people. There's nobody here that's perfect or sinless
Yeah.
except
no.
for Jesus. He's the only one
Right.
that came to this earth, sinless person.
Mhm.
And again, you can be believing in any god. I'm nothing against any religion, nothing against you or your belief. I respect, every religion and every belief. What I believe in is more like humanity. We should all help each other, we should always stand next to each other. And since you decided, to take the food, I want to go ahead and actually let you know that food that you're holding is not a regular food. So I want you to go ahead and open it and see what's in there.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
This is for me.
that's for you to keep. So I mean, since this is not a safe place, I would recommend you, just close it, and just have this for you. And what would you do with all this? Like,
I would get an apartment, definitely, and maybe help out some other people around here too.
wow. So the first thing that came in your mind was, I want to help the people that are here.
Yeah.
That actually shows what type of personality you have. You have such a good heart, man. God bless you, honestly. Can I get a hug at least? Thank
Yeah,
you so
God bless
much. And
you.
just be the same type of person you are. Just be good to others, and God bless you.